Wait, hold up. You telling me you never heard about iTalk?
Nah, man.
If they only knew?
Nah, I haven't.
Come on, man. Joe Chapo,
Man, let me see.
Light on the Hill?
Nah.
Yeah, the ones from the Bronx.
What?
Man, they're the truth of the streets.
For real?
Watch.
Man, let me see that
Look
shit.
at this.
Yo, I
Yeah,
see that
it's
shit. Oh, shit.
them. New York till they die.
What?
Rapping every day.
BX?
Oh, come on, man.
Man, let me see that.
I talk, you watch. Coming in hot from the BS to the block. We got Joe Chapo and Light on the Hill. You know the drill. Hit that like button, you know the deal. Yeah, we the truth of the streets. If they only knew. We the truth of the streets. If they only knew. We the truth of the streets. We the truth of the streets. We the truth of the streets. If they only knew.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Joe Chapo back in the building. Another edition of If They Only Knew. As always, we got your boy Main Light on the Hill out in the Bronx. What up, man?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Listen, man, to all my eye talkies, man, we love y'all, man. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe, like, share, comment, and make sure you hit that bell and all the way up to where it says also you get all our videos and lives. First thing smoking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. We got another special guest in the house. Please, sir, introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Zachary Lamore. What's going on?
Chilling. Welcome to the channel, man. Appreciate you
I
coming.
appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Well, shit, man. We've actually never met. You was recommended to us by Mr. Anthony Jackson and shit, and he felt like you had an interesting story, and he
Okay.
thought we should speak on it. So,
Yeah.
like always, they want to know. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you from, and how you came up.
Okay. All right. So I'm from Willingboro, New Jersey. That's South Jersey, like not too far from Philly.
Okay.
Like we right in the middle, like Philly, Camden, Trenton. So it's a small area, but people from everywhere, come out there. They live out there, turn it out, So that's, I came up in church, very family oriented, you know. Not really a bad upbringing or anything like that. No father, the regular single mother household. My shit was rough, you know what I mean, for mom. Um, Me and my little brother in the house, we end up, living with my grandparents. Um, but yeah, I used to play the drums in church, or whatever. So, it was always like center stage, you know what I mean, from a young age. And then once we was in private schools and shit. So middle school, that's where it all like a complete 360. Like the attention just went from it didn't matter from the family no more. It was just like, the streets. It was, I want to know what's going on over there, like what they doing outside while I'm in the church playing the drums, you know what I mean? So now and I was all in with the drums, and so everything I ever did, it was just all in. So one thing led to another. The girls, the smoking, the drink, you know what I mean? Just exposed to everything real early. Mom always had work, so I got the free crib. The dude with the free crib, he lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how it started, man. Then just getting into the streets and running around. Had the people I'm around, big homies, older dudes. They doing what they doing, so that's what we learning from. The hustling thing wasn't really never my thing. I always spent my money faster than it came, or with the weed, I'm rolling up, shit like that. So I'm like, damn, I'm looking for ways to get it faster. I wasn't really into trying to rob a person because they willing to kill you for they shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we started. We hit a couple stores first. And then one day my man like, bro, this ain't it. I'm like, what you mean? He like, bro, we gotta go get it. Like, I'm like, what you talking about? Like the look at this eye was like, nigga, you tripping, you know what I mean? Man, he just drove, we just driving, no music. He pointed at the bank, like, nigga, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. That's a brief summary, but yeah,
Well,
it was a lot going on.
whoa, we can't we can't just stop at that and shit, yo. Because that's a
No, no,
big
no. I'm
jump and
just
shit,
saying.
yo. So
I
you
took
know,
like a you know, that was just the summary of the overall. But anything, you know, y'all want the details
yeah.
from or go back to, yeah, we
So
can
nah,
touch on
all right.
whatever.
So let's just a little bit go back just a little bit. So
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how how you ended up from the church to the streets and shit. Yo, did you have like some homeboys and shit that you hung out
I
with that
mean,
wasn't with the church? There's family
I
that
got
kind of
big,
you.
not really. Not really. I got a big family. You know, like I said, my mom was always at work.
Yeah.
It was my grandmother and grandfather in the house at one point. They passed like not too far from each other. Um, so everything was happening quick. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just happening quick.
Yeah.
My friends, I ain't like, you know, they wasn't like the worst friends and nothing. It was just like me. Like I said, everything I did, even from the church, like it started, you know what I'm saying, from being young. I just wanted to be the best at whatever I did. You know what I'm saying? But once that I took that same energy and put it into the bullshit,
Yeah.
I became, you know what I mean? I went that hard with it. So um,
So you decided to
but
start.
it was just, I don't know, it was crazy. Like I said, it was like the attention. You know what I mean? Once I got in that public school and you know, it was, you know,
So people.
damn, that's what everybody into.
So once you started getting into sticking people up and shit, you started having a different
Not
feeling.
people.
I
I
mean, I'm
wasn't
sorry, I'm
sticking
sorry.
people. Yeah,
Hitting,
yeah, 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 yeah.
hitting spots and shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Started getting money now and shit, yo. But you saying it wasn't. Well, your homeboy felt like it wasn't enough and shit, yo. So you
Yeah, I
had to
mean, we
go
was on the
bigger and
same
better.
page. Like I said, I seen that look in his eye, you know? Cause I mean, where I'm from, you know, you hear about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we wasn't like just the originators or nothing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? We heard about it, and it was just like, we ain't going out like the ones that's not. Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, we
yeah.
run this shit too. You know what I'm saying? So,
So is this what ultimately led you up the road?
oh yeah, that's what I got booked for. Yeah, the first one is the only time that, and well, statute of limitation. That's the only time that you know I
Yeah,
did something.
7 years, 7 years, yeah, only 7. We
Yeah,
only
yeah. The only
started
time I
anyway,
did
yeah,
something with
yeah,
somebody. But yeah, everything, you know, after that is
yeah.
just dolo. I just went crazy, like on some knee, you know.
So can you kind of speak on what happened that day?
The day I got booked, it was crazy. So I had actually my co-defendant. I ain't even gonna say her name, but
Yeah.
so I just called my man. I was being hard headed because my man would drive for me and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was being hard. Like I said, I ain't never had no license until I came home. So I just called this girl one day. I'm like, yo, man, I got $1,000. I need a ride to Edgewater. That shit is like a 10-minute ride, right? So she like, what? I'm like, listen, I need a ride to Edgewater. I got a stack. So she like, anybody like, you know what I'm saying? All right, come on, boom. So she pulls up. It's raining. It's a Friday. Was it? It was either a Friday. I think it was a Thursday. The first time, cause we went up there the day before. It's
Uh-huh.
pouring down rain, and I'm like, yo, this is the perfect time. But when we got there, it was later in the day, so the drive-through was crowded.
Uh-huh.
That was always my thing. I don't care what's on the inside. I could control that shit. I
Yeah,
can't control that drive-through. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They gonna look in like, what the fuck, and get the calling phone. You know what I mean? So I see the drive-through crowd, and we sitting there. Nothing, you know, it just cars keep pulling out. I'm like, fuck it, yeah, we doing this shit tomorrow morning. And then 9 a.m. Boom. So, um, you know, next day come, she hit me. We up there. I get out the car because where I have her parked at ain't there. So, you know, she parked somewhere else. We had a whole little rundown. Boom. I get out the car now. When I get out the car, it's a lady that walks past me. This story is crazy. Like it was all meant. You gotta hear how my shit is all wrapped around. The lady, I see the lady. She walking past. Boom. So I'm just chilling, walking around. It's like a little project, little thing, right? I'm walking around till I want her to disappear. I want the drive through empty. So boom, I throw my hat on. I tie my face up. I walk up there with my head down. You know the banks. You cut. It's a double door. It's
yeah.
two doors on each side that go into the one. I'm coming in the one door because I got my head down because my face tied up. So I'm like this. I grab the door handle, look up and open it, the same lady that just seen me get out the car is coming in on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I go in. It's too late now. Either I leave or I just hurry up.
Yeah.
So normally I would jump over the counter. We were tripping. This time I just go to the one dude. I'm like, yo, come on, give it. You know what I mean? Got the joint in his face. I used to use starter pistols because we kind of like somebody that worked at one just put us on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got to give it up, whatever. But I ain't giving no note because somebody might try you. That superhero shit with a note. You know what I mean? They see that thing, they gonna think like, yeah, they gonna think twice. But it was always pray for the best, prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I used to talk like that's why I believe into and watch your words, because I always used to say why would I work? Why would I do anything? It's either, you know what I mean, until I'm gone. This is it. Like ignorance, you feel me? But that I spoke myself right into a cell. So yeah, so I look up, I tell them give it up, boom. I grab the bag, I leave, I run, jump in the wheel, I jump in the back. So we out. So, normally I just go to my crib, I lay low till the nighttime or the next day. This particular time I get cocky. You know how I go, you start getting messy. We go to her crib, you know what I mean? We smoking, chilling, whatever, talking about it. She ain't never seen no shit like that, whatever. So it's just it was crazy. But long story short, the lady remembered the car, right? The car was already under investigation for another bank robbery another bank robbery that happened that I knew nothing about on the same day, 15 minutes apart from each other, the same day I hit another bank.
What the fuck? So this chick was double dipping?
No, it wasn't my girl. She was a friend of she was my folks' family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody around my way, everybody know each other. You feel me? But it was
so
she was a
before
friend
she
of the
got
folks.
With you, she did something with somebody else.
Not that day. No, not that day. I got booked November 14th.
Yeah.
The this one that they was investigating was October 22nd.
Oh.
Like 3 weeks before.
You
know what I'm saying?
No fuck.
I didn't have no idea. She had no idea either, though. This is the crazy thing. She had no idea either. You know what I'm saying? So somebody that she was talking to. You know what I mean? I don't really know, but it's bada boom, bada bang. But they was trying to say me was, you know what I mean? So they hit you with the long story short, when I copped out, they like, you take these and it's one. You know what I'm saying? Not the one he did. He got booked somehow. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the one that I did, because they was like, yeah, we're gonna search your house and all this. My mom already. I feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, at the end of the day, my whole situation was like selfish as fuck. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? That was my bid right there. Like, you know what I mean? Having to face my mom with that shit. So,
So they ran up in Shorty's crib, and they got
no. This what happened. They said that they couldn't. They didn't have a warrant or something, so they couldn't, and it wasn't like enough evidence. So what they did was, when they found out, they came to the house because the car was under investigation. However he was moving around, reckless, whatever, right? They came to the house and they said they touched the hood to see if the car had been moved, and it was warm. So they just sat it out. They said if I would have stayed in that house another hour or two, then they would have left.
Damn.
Now, today, I'm thankful that they came. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that they never left.
Damn.
Like, the way everything played out, I'm thankful. Now, my mother passed in 2012 while I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the craziest shit ever. And people, But the reason I say, man, it's just crazy. Like, some of my closest friends, when I can't, you don't understand why shit happens until, later on when you see it. Like, like some of my closest friends, they dope fiends. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, and I can't say, like, especially losing my mom in the free world, I can't say what I would have ended up doing if I ain't get killed running out these people's shit.
So you basically
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
you getting locked up kind of saved you.
I ain't gonna say it saved me, but I feel like I feel like it was a part of God's plan.
Yeah.
Like, like even all the way down to the truck driving shit. Cause like I ain't never pictured myself being away from home by myself all the time. So you
Yeah.
don't think doing a bid could shape me? I hear niggas like you said, right? I hear people be like, yo, I can't do that shit. But they a week after they tell me that, yo, you heard such and such just got booked again, right? No, I can't do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
I could go away. I could go home tomorrow and be with my kids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Them people took all the control over, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I ain't gonna say that it saved me, but I definitely learned from it. And I didn't just learn overnight. Like I still to this day, I'm not the perfect, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like the I don't know, you know.
Okay.
I'm not that dude, but like I call myself an influencer though, because I really want people to get it. Like, yo, you don't gotta do that shit. You take that same mind frame that we run around and we put our heart into the dumbest shit
Yeah.
Right.
for the very minimum too. Like we don't even this shit don't even be about nothing. The day that I ran out that bank, I had $12,000. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? I make that shit 2-3 weeks now.
Mm.
Not like it's crazy. I'm not saying, but I did 6 years. You know what I'm saying? For imagine if like somebody that works at McDonald's makes that in a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I mean? So I don't know.
So
I know
the
people that took advantage that whole time I was down. They up like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, people, oh, but you gotta look at the people that's not where you at. Da, da, da. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to look at that because then where's the motivation in that? You know what I'm saying?
so when did this
Then I'm gonna be okay with where I'm at, huh?
when did this transformation begin? Like this
When my
feeling.
mom passed. When my mom passed,
Mhm.
100% when my mom passed, because I was wilding like even in my during my bed. You know what I'm saying? The selfishness, bro. Like just I knew. I hate to say it, but I knew before I did anything.
Yeah.
Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I ain't got nobody, mom gonna be there. Like I wasn't never worried about nothing because my mom that was my superhero.
Yeah.
You know, he like no matter what, she gonna make it happen. I see her have nothing, and then the bills due the next day, and they paid. Like it was a lot,
Yeah.
but um, yeah,
So
it's
that was
crazy.
an eye opener for you.
But
So
that right there, man, I started working. Now I started reading book, like like I did the most of the things that I learned and I know started right then and there that day.
uh,
Mm.
Yeah, so
yeah.
yeah.
So you do your bid. How did you prepare to come home?
I'm never going back.
You just you
I
already had it
really
set,
didn't.
you had stone, and
Yeah,
this is
I like I said when my mom passed, I started working out. I really started getting in. I had got my ISSA certification for
uh,
personal training,
yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do all this right. So um, I came home. I'm looking for. Well, first of all, I went to the halfway house, got jammed up, and got sent back.
Yeah.
That was first and foremost first time. Like I was home not probably like 30 something days in the halfway house. So I had to go back and max out. And then when I came home though, um, I'm looking for jobs, applying at gyms and stuff. They like, and I'm like, I want to be honest when I come home, So I'm they like, yeah, you got any felonies? And I'm like, yeah. So they're like, well, what was your charge? And I'm like, bank robbery. And they're like, okay, we'll give you a call.
Yeah.
I'm getting in the car with my dad. He like, yeah, how'd that go? Um,
I don't
Not
think
too
so.
good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So what pushed
but
you into the direction of doing truck driving?
my dad, my grandfather and my uncle drove trucks. Um, they own trucks, and I had, like I said, I had got my license when I came home, and my dad was I was working with him, and like I said, I ain't just changed overnight. I knew what I didn't want, but I didn't know what I wanted.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Um, So what happened was he was like, yo, why don't you get your CDL? Mind you, I'm doing construction with my dad, and he got pickup truck. I wouldn't even drive the pickup trucks. I'm like, hell no. First of all, because I know how my dad is about his shit. You
Yeah.
run over a curve, he on your ass. But I still wouldn't do it. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm not. So he got to the point like, yo, you need somewhere. You a grown ass man. It was came on 14. It was like it was getting ready to be the winter time. That's when the construction slows up.
Yeah.
So he like, bro, you gotta figure out something through the winter time. So you know what I mean? You're gonna have to start giving me some more money, shit
Yeah.
like that, reality,
Yeah.
which is I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So he like, listen, I'm like, well, I ain't really got no bread like that. So how I'm gonna live while I'm going to truck driving school? So whatever. He like, man, just call some people. I got you. Man, I went on there. I put my information in to CR England. They called me right back that night and was like, yeah, you'll be on the road driving a truck in 2 weeks. I was like, huh? They was like, yeah, with a trainer, whatever, whatever. So I did that. My pa, he gave me some bread, last me through them 2 weeks. I went up there, I locked in. I started to, like, I got into it. Like, I never drove a manual car before. You know what I'm saying? The first manual I ever drove was an 18 wheeler.
Mm.
Damn.
So, yeah. So I went up there. I knocked that shit right out. Like, I knocked that out, and then it was up from there. Well, it really wasn't. I went through a lot of shit, even driving. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went through a lot of shit, even driving. But it's all, adversities just it shapes you. You know what I'm saying? How you deal with it.
Yeah.
I ain't never give up. I'm still rocking. Um, yeah, and I ain't like I said, this not even really my thing, but I know that certain people, even if, certain people gonna hear what I've been through, and they gonna be like, yo, that person that did grow up in church or something that don't want nobody to know. It's like, damn, how they gonna think? You know what I mean? How they gonna look at me or whatever? Like, bro, everybody, like, people go through shit. Some people, you know what I mean, we fuck up, whatever.
Yeah.
But pick up, get right. That's all.
Exactly.
That street shit, that shit. I mean, that ain't the only way, man.
Exactly. So tell us about Highwaybully.
Oh, so when I got my CDL, I just, come up with a nickname like, yeah, Highway Bully, whatever. Changed because my Instagram name was like I never left 100, the come home thing and all that.
Yeah.
But I got the CDL, and I'm like, I changed it to Highway Bully 100. So my little brother, he do his thing with a clothing line. It's called Heart Over Height. So I never thought, like, people would be like, man, make some shirts and shit. That shit sound good. I'm like, nah, I support my little brother and everything that, in any way that I can, right?
Yeah.
So it was like a year and a half ago, just out of nowhere, my man calls me. He like, bro, we gotta go up with this. My childhood friend, um, Lamar Robinson, he was like, yeah, we gotta do something. It's been too long. I asked you before. He sends me a website
Damn.
and two logos. He's like, this was one of the logos. He's like, bro, go look at this. And we just went. Ever since then, it's like he gave me a pack. Like, bro, move this. You know what I mean?
That shit
I
is
just
dope,
got
man. I
busy
like
with it.
that.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Yeah, I
I like
appreciate
that
it.
stuff.
exactly.
You
Yeah, I
might
keep
fly
looking
your
at
chain
that.
over so they could get a good look at it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that shit is
That shit is
dope,
right, yo.
yo. I kept
Yeah,
looking
the
at that shit.
website being redone right now. It should be up and running by the first. We got a lot of new stuff like fire. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. Um,
What's up, yo?
yeah. Actually, the Convent Circle. Her name Casey Cooper. She real big in like the government contract. She just wore one of our shirts on the Breakfast Club.
Oh,
Her
shit.
Breakfast Club
Hell yeah.
interview. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. That's a come up, man. So is
Yeah.
there any other projects, anything you working on?
Um, Highway Bully Worldwide. Me and Lamar, we actually executive producing music now. Like,
Ah,
so how that came about is it's a lot of talent where we're from, like musically.
mm,
Um, it's a couple big people from where we from. Um, the dude Ryan Toby from Sister Act, like City High is from where we from. T Dot. You got um, it's a lot of talent. Mike Zombie that did Drake started from the bottom beat. It's a lot of talent, but um, what I want, like I know a lot of people. I'm on the road now, so I interact with a lot of different people. So it's like, people that aren't mainstream that's hot.
Mm.
Like I could put them together. Like I call somebody from around my way, yo, put a track on this beat.
Yep.
I mean, put a verse on this beat or put a hook on this beat, and I put him on the track with somebody from Georgia, and now they like, yeah, we gotta do a song together on our own,
Yep.
cause I own, the rights to whatever song that I have them do, but
Yeah.
I still want they gonna get the artist anything. I don't know where it's gonna go, you know what I mean? But I got a vision, and vision creates faith, and then faith creates willpower. So I'm just on go. Once we come up with something, is I'm standing on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all it is. Yeah,
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Word up, man.
but yeah,
That's what's up.
that. Oh yeah, and the trucking company, Lamore Lines. I'm looking to grow that, scale that. Even though it's a little rough right now, like a lot of people, I guess, with all the money floating around and nobody really want to work and all that. But like I said, the faith, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna scale that real soon. I got a lot. I'm gonna make some moves.
That's what's
I'm gonna
up.
definitely make some moves.
That's what's up.
This y'all got the first interview though. This the first one right here, so
Ah,
this gonna be a classic.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
That's what's up, man. So, I mean, what do you think is going to be the next big steps you're going to make as far as life wise? Do you think you ready to start going down, have some kids, get married,
I
start
got
that whole
kids. I
oh
have two kids.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
um one of my when my mom passed, I'm like, man, if I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her after my mom. My mom's name was Diane. So my firstborn was a girl. And my name is Zachary, so I took the Z off my name and put it on my mom's name, so I named it Zion. But
That's
yeah, it's Zion, and I got a son, Zay, and I have two stepkids. I don't like start calling them stepkids, but
yeah.
There
that
you
they my
go.
kids.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, no doubt. But
That's right.
just to let y'all know,
That's
but yeah, I got four kids altogether. So
what's up,
man, I'm just building. Honestly, I'm building for them. Like I'm trying to start putting stuff in their name and doing, getting
man.
them right.
What's
It's
up,
not
man?
even,
We love to hear stories like this, man.
yeah,
People, they don't let what they went through define who they are. You know what I mean?
right,
Like you
right.
gotta keep pushing forward, man. Like
Yeah,
if you looking back, you never moving forward and shit.
right, right.
And,
It's
we,
good to it's good. It's good. It becomes your testimony. That's
hmm
all.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
And,
So
and 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 also to our viewers, I want them to understand that we're trying to do different things. We're not trying to sit there and dig into what happened in jail, this and that, because that's
no,
almost like it's glorifying, man. We like to talk about, what the brother's doing, man, and that's
right,
and that's
right,
the biggest piece out of this interview. So I hope the viewers enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we trying to strive for. You know what I mean?
right, right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, everybody, it's not glorifying because a lot of people I know not, in good positions, situations because of choices they made. You know what I'm saying? Just if you in it, just chill, like get out. It ain't no,
Yeah.
that shit is not where it's at. Everybody don't get to, a second chance or to learn from a situation.
Mm.
I know people did what I did. Like I said, walked out, got smoked, by the police. And, it's a lot of different.
Yep.
You know, it just felt like that. I took, I don't know, advantage of. I always say, man, damn, my mom must have just all she did was pray because sometimes I'll be like, I don't deserve, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't know. It's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
But yeah, I'm here.
I think the fact that you had the mindset that you wanted to change,
Right,
the biggest thing you had going for you coming out, man. Because you wanted to
right,
change. You did it because you wanted to, not because somebody else wanted you to, or because you needed to do it for this, that, because you wanted to, because you deep down wanted to change, man.
yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
that's dope, man. But shit, we greatly appreciate you coming on, man. We
Yeah,
we
no, my
got
pleasure,
some
bro.
some open forums that we're gonna do, and we would
Okay.
love to definitely have you back, man.
All right, yeah, true. No doubt.
And sometimes on Fridays we do our lives and shit. We'd love to have you on.
On what? On Instagram?
No, we do it live on YouTube.
On Zoom? Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, send me over.
man.
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
y'all stuff. I'll get on y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we just talk shit, it's nothing, nothing major and shit.
Right.
But I mean, people need to see your story, man. Need to hear your story,
Right.
and shit, and that brand is dope, so we want to plug that as well,
Yeah, I appreciate
So
that.
anything that you need for us to plug, anything you got going on, send it to us, and we'll definitely plug it for you as well. If there's anything you want to plug right now, any websites, any Instagram, social media.
The brand website is Highwaybully Worldwide. Excuse me. The Instagram is Highwaybully Worldwide.
Okay.
The website is just highwaybully.com. My Instagram is Highwaybully100. My Facebook is Zachary ZACH with an H ARY Lamore LARMORE. Other than that, that's everything.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so
You
we
can
always try
contact
to
me,
end this.
DM on there, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Joe said, man, we appreciate you, letting us tap into your story. We always try to end it on a positive message to some of our viewers. So we try to give a scenario. So there's somebody that's about to cross that street, right?
Right.
And you know what's on the other side of that street. Right before they're about to cross that street, what would you tell them?
Think, man, just is it worth it? Everything that got you to right there where you at. Are you moving off of emotions, or did you actually analyze your situation? What did you learn from? You know what I mean? All the way up until that point, what got you there? Like, just I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But just push forward, man.
Yeah, no, that's different. Like, to think about what led you to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that's a point. A lot of times, we don't think about what led us to about to throw that brick in the street. You know what I mean? Like, we don't think about what led us to that.
Proper focus, man. Analyze, scrutinize, and prioritize.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Break down, like, you got to get that vision. Focus is your eyes. You got to have that vision. You got to see what's going on. So, I mean, obtain as much knowledge as you can and then apply it. Because knowledge without application and use is equivalent to lack of knowledge. So once you get there, if you're applying knowledge and you get there to that point, then you're going to be able to foresee certain things. But if you don't have a proper mindset or any focus, then it's like the blind. You're blind and you're there by yourself. So the blind leads the blind. You can't see. You're going to just keep going.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say.
That's what's up. I mean, that's definitely some knowledge right there. Shit. Like I said, man, we appreciate you coming on. We definitely want to have you back, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep pushing that brand. That shit is dope right there. I like that.
I appreciate
if there's anything you ever need from us on our end, you're part of the iTalk family now and shit. So
let's go.
Hit us up and shit, we definitely, got whatever you need. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. Yeah, vice versa, man. Y'all can reach out.
That's what's up, yeah.
Definitely.
As always.
All right.
Knew, man. If they only knew.
If they only knew.
If they only knew.
All right, man. Stay safe.
All right. You too.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
One more time, I'm gonna blast
But I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
Hey, that Jack, come on. That's Kane and Harold, man.